Wang Yu couldn't help but smile at that. There was something disarming about Zhou Shiyu, her genuine kindness, the way she spoke so freely and openly. It was refreshing, like a breath of fresh air after being cooped up inside for too long. As the days passed, Zhou Shiyu made a habit of sitting with Wang Ji in the library after cheer practice. At first, their conversations were small about school, their interests, and whatever book Zhou Shiyu pretended to be reading that day. But slowly, their bond grew, and so did their conversations. They talked about their dreams, their fears, and the pressures of living up to expectations. Zhou Shiyu found herself opening up in ways she never had before, and Wang Yi, for the first time, felt seen not as the quiet, intelligent girl, but as just herself. One Friday afternoon, after a particularly intense week of exams and practice, Zhou Shiyu found Wang Yi on the rooftop of the school, gazing out at the city skyline. The autumn wind played with her hair, and she looked so peaceful that Zhou Shiyu almost didn't want to disturb her. But then Wang Yi turned and saw her, a small smile tugging at her lips. "Hey," she greeted. "Hey," Zhou Shiyu replied, walking over to stand beside her. They stood in comfortable silence for a moment, watching as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. "You know," Zhou Shiyu began, her voice softer than usual, "I've been thinking a lot about you lately." Wang Yi turned to her, surprised. "About me?" Zhou Shiyu nodded, her eyes full of sincerity. "Yeah, I mean, we're so different, but being with you, it feels right. Like we balance each other out, you know?" Wang Yu's heart skipped a beat at the words, a warmth spreading through her chest. "I've been thinking about you too," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. "I never thought I'd get close to someone like you, but I'm glad I did." Zhou Shiyu smiled, her eyes shining as she reached out to take Wang Yi's hand. "I'm glad too." In that moment, with the sky darkening around them and the city lights beginning to twinkle, it was as if time stood still. They were two halves of a whole, two pieces that fit perfectly together despite their differences. And as they stood there, hand in hand, Wang Yi realized that Zhou Shiyu wasn't just the missing piece she'd been searching for, she was the piece she didn't know she needed. Their relationship grew from that night, blossoming like the cherry blossoms in spring. They spent their days together, whether in the library, at the park, or just walking home from school. Zhou Shiyu would drag Wang Yi to her cheer practices, insisting that she watch her routines, while Wang Yi introduced Zhou Shiyu to the world of literature and strategy games, much to her delight. Their differences became their strengths. Zhou Shiyu brought Wang Yi out of her shell, encouraging her to try new things and embrace the spontaneity of life. In return, Wang Yi grounded Zhou Shiyu, helping her focus and think more deeply about the world around her. They laughed, they supported each other, and they grew together in ways neither of them had ever expected. And as the seasons changed, their love only grew stronger, as natural and as inevitable as the passing of time. They found comfort in each other's arms, joy in each other's laughter, and a love that was as soft and enduring as the sky that stretched endlessly above them.